from the subreddit Best of Redditor Updates. So it's a story where we actually also have an update. This subreddit just dragged it all together. It was originally posted somewhere else. And they kind of reposted it. So this was posted in December 2022. So quite some time.
Quite some time. I mean, like recent.
We have different feeling of time. Okay. So it was posted on the subreddit True of My Chest, which is a confession subreddit, in case you don't know. And the title was, I told my sons I wish I never gave birth to them.
Well, that is emotional damage right there.
Yes.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. I hope you can take it.
Give it to me.
Good. I don't regret it. I don't feel bad. Starts good. I don't care how many times you come to my door to apologize. I let them and their father bully me for years. Call me all kinds of names. How they reject every present I ever bought them because it wasn't brand new or super expensive, despite me having to go hungry sometimes to even afford what I could get them. I came to their father's house one day to say happy birthday. They ignored me. I tried to give them a hug. I got pushed away. Their father told me to stop annoying them on their 16th birthday, for God's sake. I got them both Nintendo Switches for their birthday, and I set my carefully wrapped present on the table, and they opened it last. When they saw it, they said, "Really? That's it?" I looked confused and asked what's wrong. Was it the color this time? Or maybe they expected games too? No one fucking plays Nintendo, you fucking dinosaur. They said, "Dinosaur? You guys never text me. I don't know what you wanted, and I know you broke the one you shared, so I got you both your own," I told them. They set the presents I had to starve myself for on the table, and everyone went inside for the cake. What is this?
That is hurting me. Damn.
Wait, it's going on still, but I'm like, ooh.
Okay.
I finally realized they don't care. They really don't care. Why it takes me years to realize, I don't know. But I do know. I took the Switches and headed for the door. Their dad stopped me and in front of everyone said, "Hey, where are you going? You're leaving your kids on their birthday?" "Let her go. It won't make any difference," said one of the boys. Everyone laughed. Every fucking one laughed. I started to tear up and my son's aunt told me to stop being a big baby and hold the phone for pictures. I got angry and I yelled in front of everyone, "I hate you. I hate you all. I'm tired of this family abusing me, using my trauma against me, making me feel fucking small because I'm not rich and spoiled. I've done nothing but love for this family, but because I'm built like a child, I can't sit with the adults. No one came to my birthday. Why should I be here? No one cared about me, but y'all won't bat an eye if I fucking died, would you?" Then I looked at my boys dead in their eyes and said, "I hate you both too. I wish I've never fucking had you." Ran out a car and left. I blocked them all. The next day I heard a knock on my door and saw my kid's father. He begged me to come to his house and talk to our kids. He says they're so sorry. Yet I've never heard this come out of their mouths, so I'm not interested. That was 3 days ago, and ever since, he's come to my door and asked me to forgive them, but I won't. I don't think I can. Sorry for any errors, I'm kind of shaken up. Their father left an hour ago, so this is still on my mind.
First of all, them saying that they don't like Nintendo, bitch. give him some comedy because I'm about to tear up. God damn it. Sorry, no, this is...
Nintendos are cool, honestly.
A Switch.
Yeah.
A Switch. Switches are so nice. First,
yeah.
Nintendo is so nice. Very bad company, but we love Nintendo.
Are they? I don't know.
But yeah, that aside, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That is heartbreaking. First, when you said the title, I was like, damn.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wow.
She went there. She went there.
And the first phrase, like, she doesn't regret it. I was like, damn, you're doubling down on it.
Full on, boom.
But after eating it, I'm like, this is heavy.
It is heavy, and it's heavy, and sorry, but those children, that made me so mad. So many comments, like so many little things just build up to this one moment, and I think it is rough.
Yeah.
Do I think it was okay for her to say that? I don't think. Does a mom ever mean it? You know, that's what I'm wondering. Does a mom
I think in
really
her
mean
case,
it?
she probably means it really because she feels so frustrated. But yeah, I do think even though I can understand that it's so hard, she still shouldn't have said that. But she should have said, this cannot go on like this. And I will draw a boundary and go no contact or whatever, you know, but don't tell them you wish you never had them because I don't know.
The thing is, like, the whole situation was so emotionally charged.
Yeah.
And so therefore it is natural to have like such an emotional response. That's why I'm like, okay,
I get it.
Yeah. But I don't think she truly in her heart means it. Yeah. Maybe she will start to regret it later. Maybe, I don't know.
And in the end, it's just, even though it's super hard, it just makes every sense to, you know, fight fire with fire. Yeah. Like, give them back what they're doing to you, even though it feels satisfying in the moment, but it won't do much in long term.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is also, I don't want to blame everything on the mom because those children are so, I don't know what happened.
But this, like
I don't know who crapped into their brains for real, but
how did that happen? How do you raise sons like that?
To be so disrespectful to your mom. Sorry, your mom is a fucking hero. I'm sorry.
But what I do ask myself, honestly, it sounds like those two are divorced, and I guess the sons are living with the father.
Yeah, that's what I've been.
So it also sounds like she has no custody over them, because shouldn't they like live at her home too sometimes?
Yeah, we don't have enough context for that, but
we don't know how old they are, right?
Yeah.
Well, then again, she said on their 16th birthday, so I don't know how old they were when they divorced.
This is a hard situation because we only have like the mom's perspective and not enough context to know how it came to this sort of conversation, how it came to this way of talking to your mom. But I just think this is totally disrespectful. You should never talk to your mom like that. Just as much as your mom should not talk to you as a child like that. Yeah. Both are at fault. So, but this is rough.
So who would you say is here the unhinged person?
The children. No, honestly, both. Yeah. Both.
Well, and in this situation here, also kind of the father for not stepping in and teaching their sons to be better, you know?
It also seems like the dad is taking the children's part a lot. It seems like. Yeah. Like this one kid was making this comment, this joke, and everybody was laughing, and the dad was like not stepping in. I'm just like, okay, you can be divorced and shit, but you can have some decency. Yeah. Some decency.
Yeah, it's a hard story, but are you ready? Because you know there's an update.
Yes, give me the update.
So I actually held back with the comments because this update is kind of a twist.
Oh, we love a good plot twist.
It's because we got an update from her daughter.
Oh, there's a daughter in the game.
Exactly, that's the point.
Oh, there's a daughter in the game. Ooh, this is getting good.
Oh, yeah. So, the title is I Hate My Mom and How She Convinced Thousands of People That She's the Victim. We're getting real juicy here. So, let's see if this changes everything. This is going to be long, but please bear with me. I, 23 female, am no longer in contact with my mom, Jane, because of years of abuse, manipulation, fear-mongering, and hatred. I was conceived through a one-night stand. Jane couldn't get in contact with the guy and so carried and raised me as a single mother until she met someone. And God did she let me know about it. She made sure to tell me how unwanted, unloved, and disgusting I was. She admitted to neglecting me as an infant and toddler and how she would essentially have screaming matches with me. Okay. When I was 5, she met William and they fell in love. They got married within a year and William adopted me after his twin sons, John and Oscar, 16 male, were born. I was 7. Their relationship moved very fast and I believed it caused a lot of turmoil. I truly believe the pregnancy was to trap William, but that's speculation and opening a whole can of worms. During the pregnancy, Jane would have tantrums about having twins, how she only wanted one, and how she'd only loved the first one that came out. The fuck? Sorry, what?
I take the first one, please. The second one, I don't want it anymore.
I'm gonna have like a day.
That's not how it works.
It's just that kind of already makes me angry because there are people out there that are not able to have any children. And you're like, I have 2, but I only will love the first one. Like, what?
Girl.
Hell.
Oh.
And how she'd only love the first one that came out. Yeah. This was a new side to her that William had never seen before and he shut it down quickly. I hope. Jesus
William
Christ.
for the win.
Well, let's see how that turned out because I don't know. That would worry me so much, honestly. I mean, just having a partner, imagine being pregnant and your partner telling you, like, I will only love the first one because I didn't want to have 2. It would be like, get out.
So, what's the number of the police again?
Yeah. Me call CPS, like, what the fuck? Well, she kept her promise and only gave attention to Oscar. John was completely neglected by her other than to feed. She had intense PPD, so postpartum depression, and that's not her fault. But what is how she handled it. She refused to get help and claimed PPP, is for insane and bad mothers. At some point when the boys were a year old or so, she was admitted into hospital for having intense thoughts about hurting herself or others. Good time for a trigger warning, I guess. I am so sorry. She was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and postpartum. Oh no, PPP.
BPD is borderline personality disorder.
No, it's PPP.
PPP.
Yeah.
PPP. Okay.
I guess there was postpartum something because
Pressure.
PD is postpartum depression.
It was postpartum pressure.
Okay. She spent 5 months in hospital, a mental health facility. For those 5 months she was gone, I have never felt so much love from another person in my life. Bearing in mind I was just 8. All I had known was yelling and emotional abuse. When she got out, both sides of the family had a big sit down and told her their expectations. It was all doable. Go get therapy, take her meds, and they made her a list of emergency contacts who she could call if she was feeling it all a bit too much. She had a support system in place, but she didn't use it. We moved out when William got home and found me at age 11 trying to cook dinner for my brothers, except Jane had turned the gas and the electricity off as a punishment.
Oh.
This got darker than expected. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Whoa, okay. Jane had locked herself in the bathroom and wouldn't come out because John was upset. Remember, she hates John. She had also thrown a ton of stuff around in a fit of rage because I said she probably shouldn't take Oscar to the shop if she can't walk straight. William packed our stuff up and we left for his mother. Jane was not happy about that. Okay, I take it back. Good husband. Or good father.
We go with William.
Yeah.
Go you.
We stand here, yeah. You're doing good. When he found out she had thrown shit around and at me, he was furious. He filed for divorce the following Monday. The court gave him full custody with mandated visitations from Jane. So that was what it was asking, like, okay.
There we go.
I remember crying myself to sleep when I found out. We moved out of Grandma's house and into a nice flat where we seemed to get our life together. Other than the visitations, we were good. Until William got a new job and we had to move across the city. This set Jane off, who up until this point had been on mostly good behavior. We moved closer to William's sister and her family. They all knew about Jane. Aunt was on the contact list, but we all tried to move forward. Things were good for a couple of years, but then I turned 16. The day after my 16th, I got a text from Jane telling me that she's moving out and that I need to pack up my stuff from my old room. I went, stupidly, and began putting things into piles. Jane just stood in the doorway and eventually began bawling her eyes out. She began apologizing for everything she had done and how she felt like a failure. This is when she told me about the emotional and verbal abuse she inflicted on me as an infant toddler and how she blames herself for my numerous mental health issues. This was all leading up to her asking if I could ever forgive her. I said no. I said that she may feel guilty, but she's stuck in this cycle where she's abused the boys as well. She lost her fucking mind and kicked me out. It got a little physical between us. She ended up screaming that I'm no longer her daughter and how she's disowning me when I got home. I told William everything. He was furious too. We went to her place and arrived back home hours later with our stuff. I don't know what went down and I don't want to. We filed a police report. I had scrapes and bruises. Oh, Jesus Christ. And her mandated visits were lifted. A weight had been lifted off my shoulders. It was like this black cloud of negativity had finally eased up. I felt so much happier. I began to focus on school and my family without dreading having to see her. We couldn't get an RO, I think a restrictive order, but she kept her distance. She would send birthday and Christmas cards, but we never reciprocated. The boys know a bit about what went down, but William was very frugal with what he told them. He said he didn't want to inflict unnecessary emotional damage on them. Good man. Wow.
Damn, William.
Then, on their 16th birthday, she shows up, which was weird because she never shows up to anything. I kept my distance and stayed in the kitchen, but I could still see and hear everything. I was shaking in fear and had to run to the bathroom at this point. She had bought them both Nintendo Switches. They both opened their presents last and both quietly thanked her. There was no insults being thrown around. No one said, "Let her go, it won't make a difference." The atmosphere was stifling. In fact, it was Jane who yelled and insulted first. She called the twins ungrateful brats, and the second she stood up to yell, William and Auntie began to push her outside. As she was being pushed, she points at the twins and yelled, "You're both fucking ungrateful, unlovable little cunts, and my biggest regret is not aborting you when I had the chance."
Oh, she went there. Oh, she went there.
Oh my god, this is so much darker.
That is rough.
Oh my god, that changes
everything.
Yeah, I'm at loss for words. Oh
damn. And I was like, oh no, poor Jane, poor thing.
And
I'm like,
no, wow. Oh my goodness. The party was naturally ruined at this point, and boys are both totally emotionally destroyed. William left at one point to go and talk to her because she had blocked William, the only one who has her number. But I don't know the specifics. It's been a few weeks since the incident and the boys are both destroyed. Oscar has become a recluse and John isn't eating. I'm furious. I'm sorry for making it so long. I'm just so mad, traumatized, and upset by the whole thing.
I'll take a breather. That's just all.
Jesus, like,
damn.
Yeah, she wrote some edits, but just from quickly reading, I don't think
it's too much.
That it's actually nothing very important right now. Yeah, just explaining some things, but
yeah,
not really adding a lot.
Wow,
damn. You know what? I just saw the title of the first story and I saw that someone commented that there was another. I knew about the daughter posting her side. Wow, I did not expect this.
No,
like,
no,
wow,
full on twist.
That was a 360-degree twist. Like, crazy, but just wow. That just I think is the danger, obviously, of posting things anonymous. I'm just posting your version of a story.
Yes,
but. Dang, how she twisted the whole story, knowing exactly how we would have empathy with her. Where she came up with all these scenarios that never happened like that. And painted them as ungrateful brats. And just left out that she has a daughter.
No daughter, I guess.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
No. I'm just trying to like sort my thoughts right now because that was so much. I mean,
Yeah.
it is like it feels so insane because you have so completely different perspectives.
Yeah.
It makes it for me kind of difficult to believe. Like, of course, I believe now the daughter more, but it's like also like it is so different. It's like it's jarring. Like I'm here, like what is this? What is this? This mom needs help.
Well, she already did get help, but she needs.
It was not helping.
No,
the help was not helping.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sad for the boys, but they already were kind of no contact with her, and then she just showed up. They gave her a chance, thought, okay, maybe, and then this. It's just. My heart feels broken for those kids.
Absolutely.
And the ex-husband that had, had the best intentions and had to go through all of this and just tries to save the family that he has now. Oh my goodness. Like, wow, that is a crazy story. It
is crazy.
Well, the mom is beyond unhinged. Beyond.
Oh.
Just okay. Top comment. The first post sounded like someone who's trying to justify their shittiness by trying to sound like a victim as much as they can. Still doesn't come out without fault. And someone replied to that, that's my vibe as well. She started with an event telling her children she wishes she had never had them, which she had been rightfully condemned for, and works backwards to try to make it justified. But it doesn't work because I wish I had aborted you doesn't get a justification. And that's the thing. I think we can see also her probably narcissistic traits here. The way she exactly knew when she would have told, if she would have made a title about, she told her sons she wished she would have aborted you, that would have get hate without even explaining the situation probably, or even with explaining the situation. So that's why she phrased it as I wish I never had you.
It is so subtle, like the subtle manipulation of her first part is it's so like it's scary. It's scary how she could full on drag this whole audience with her, just being on her side in the beginning, full on like this. Like it's crazy. That is so scary.
And probably because before the daughter posted, everyone was so empathetic with her, and that gave her probably so much justification for something that was not the truth.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And someone actually wrote, I've never understood why, if these people are so sure that they are in the right, why do they feel the need to lie to make themselves look better? Because they deep down know that they're lying and they know it's not the truth, but they want, if people tell them it's not, then they can persuade themselves more that they're right.
Yeah.
And build up this whole scenario and this, because they need the justification to
exactly.
to build
this is so common for narcissists, how you said. It's like that is their whole thing.
Yeah.
To twist everything to make you feel like you are the bad person, that you are the person that did all the wrong, and they are the victim.
And then dragging people on their side by telling them another version of the story so they believe them, and you can point out like, see, I'm justified by all of these people, even though they don't even know the whole truth. I mean, I wasn't honest.
Yeah, totally. We're not trying to diagnose people, by the way, but
no, we're obviously not. But
it's just what
sounds like it.
Exactly. This is just like the little things that we are getting.
Yeah. The vibe that we're gonna hear. Ready to move on to the next story?
I mean, let me have a sip here because
we're gonna be like, whoa, that was right. That was right.